Ladies and gentlemen, we're only 2 days away from my favorite pay-per-view, Money in the Bank, and these are my predictions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here. Money in the Bank is 2 days away. My favorite pay-per-view. I'm going again this year. I just couldn't resist. I went last year. Last year was in Las Vegas. Flew to the other side of the country because I live on the East Coast, the Eastern United States. Like, international fans don't realize how big the United States is. It's like giant. It's giant. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, I'm going to Money in the Bank, so don't miss the vlog I'm doing this weekend. My vlogs, I haven't actually done an official WWE vlog since WrestleMania. So this is kind of a big deal. Hopefully you guys check out the vlog. It's not like a traditional vlog. It's totally different. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But anyway, Money in the Bank is 2 days away. Predictions. I usually do predictions for pay-per-views. I try to predict who's going to win matches for every single match. So let's go ahead and get into this prediction video. Okay, let's get into the Kickoff show. The Kickoff show, we have the Colognes versus, Primo and Epico versus Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley. So Zack Ryder's back. I believe it was his knee, wasn't it? Yeah, he had like knee surgery or something. Glad you're back, Zack Ryder. Hype Bros are back. I'm not the biggest fan of the tag team, but they're still pretty entertaining, I guess. Anyway, prediction for this, I've got to go with the Colognes. I mean, I understand like the Hype Bros are returning or whatever. It just the Colognes, like the Primo and Epico, they've been like jobbers forever, it seems like. So I just feel like the Colognes kind of need this win. Okay, the next match, women's championship match. It reported like in a news episode. It was like a few weeks ago or something. I reported like they're not going to have a women's championship match because they can't really find anyone for Naomi to have a match with to defend her title against. And they found someone. Lana Lena or whatever, that whole gimmick. I mean, they were trying to do this gimmick with Emma, but like she couldn't do it right, so they gave it to Lana. I mean, well, whatever. But anyway, Lana is facing the champion Naomi. Do I think Lana is going to win the women's championship, the SmackDown Women's Championship, on like her first match in her new gimmick? Or actually, I think this is like her first singles match in her life. So, do I think she's going to win the title? Of course not. But I think it'll still be I don't want to say it's going to be a great wrestling match or anything. I just think it's going to be a entertaining match. Okay, the next match. The next match is for the tag team championships. We have the current champions, the Usos, versus former and some of the best tag team champions of the modern era, the New Day. So New Day are actually on the poster, but is New Day going to win the tag titles back? That's really the question here. Are the Usos going to drop the titles? I honestly don't think so. I think the Usos are going to retain their tag team championships. I know that's probably not a popular opinion, but I believe New Day have had their run. Their gimmick is getting a bit old. I believe at this point, they all could do greater things if they split up the tag team and did things on their own. But we'll see how that works in the future. But anyway, my prediction for this match is going to be the Usos to retain their tag team championships. SmackDown tag team championships. Okay, the next match. This match is going to be very, very interesting to say the least. This is the first ever women's... I don't think it's the first ever women's ladder match, but it's the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match, I believe. But this is going to be crazy. I mean, this has been rumored for quite some time, and they finally pulled the trigger this year, and we're finally having a SmackDown Money in the Bank match. Well, it's the first ever Money in the Bank women's match. But anyway, I have all the members of this match, all the people who are going to be trying to get that briefcase this weekend. I've written down right here. Like, I could try to like do it from memory, but I know I'll leave someone out. So the women's Money in the Bank match, we are going to have Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair versus Natalya versus Tamina versus Carmella, who is walking out with the women's Money in the Bank briefcase, which kind of looks like a lunchbox. I am going to go with, you know, I've got to go with, I'm going to have to do like a double choice on this one. I'm either going with, well, I'm going to go with two options. I'm going to go with either Becky Lynch or I guess Carmella. I mean, Charlotte is another maybe. Tamina, I don't think there's any way in hell. I mean, I get they're trying to have her to actually be a wrestler. I mean, the last thing I remember of Tamina, she was like a sidekick of whoever. I can't even remember. That's how long ago it was. But she's been off TV for a while. She's finally back. I don't see Natalya taking it. I believe it's going to be Becky Lynch or Carmella and possibly Charlotte. If I had to choose one, I guess I would go with Carmella. Yeah, I guess we'll go with Carmella because Becky and Charlotte, they've both had like they've always been like in that main event women's. I mean, of course, Charlotte was on the Raw main event of the women's championship or whatever, but yeah, I think I'll go with Carmella to win the briefcase. Maybe drop James Ellsworth because it's kind of bringing down your. I mean, I guess a heel gimmick and whatever, but anyway, my prediction is Carmella. Okay, the next match is the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. It kind of sucks like we can't have a Raw one. I mean, I get it's a SmackDown pay-per-view, and I get like we have to have like the big four to be the splits to have like the split pay-per-view, but I think Money in the Bank, there should be some kind of exception there, like for Money in the Bank, like we should have a Raw. Money in the Bank ladder match and a SmackDown one. Like this is just terrible. But anyway, we're having the SmackDown. I guess Raw gets it next year. But anyway, I've written down all the men for this as well because I'll leave someone out. I know I will. So we'll go ahead and go into this. We have Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, and Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura. Basing it off of the rumors, I would say it's either going to be Baron Corbin or Nakamura. But when rumors get leaked like that, they typically change their plans. If I had to choose one person, I guess I would go with... I guess I would have to go with Baron Corbin. I mean, I've never made it a secret. I'm not the biggest fan of Baron Corbin. But I don't know, that's a tough decision because Nakamura is like the really, really strong rumor right now. And my personal favorite in this is AJ Styles. I'd love AJ Styles to actually be back in the main event. But yeah, I think I'll go with Baron Corbin to win the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in the final match for Money in the Bank, and I will say this, I'm pretty sure they're going to announce another match or two because there's only like 5 matches on the main show. Unless they want to have like those ladder matches go for a while, which they typically would do. And I don't know if they have enough people to even do another match. I'm not sure, but I feel like they're gonna add like a match or something, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, you forgot about this," and then they don't even like look at the upload date and see, "Oh, they announced it after he uploaded this." So that's just a note for like future-proofing this video. But anyway, let's get in the main event of Money in the Bank. I'm pretty sure this will be the main event and not the ladder match. That way, possibly they could have the winner of the Money in the Bank briefcase to like run out and like tease it or whatever, or maybe even cash in like they did last year. But the main event is going to be Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. The shock of the world was at was it the last SmackDown pay-per-view? I think it was Backlash in Chicago. They had to do it in Chicago, didn't they? They put the WWE Championship on basically a jobber. He won like 2 matches in like almost a year or something, and they put the championship. It was the shock of the world. They've actually made a main event guy out of a jobber. I'm very impressed with that WWE, and he's actually not that bad. I was skeptical at first, but I will say Jinder Mahal is probably one of the best heels on the SmackDown brand, if not the best heel. Anyway, do I think that he's going to lose the championship? He's going to drop the championship pay-per-view after winning it? I don't think so. I think Jinder Mahal is going to beat Randy Orton again. I don't know if there's going to be some kind of interference. I imagine since, you know, he's a heel, they could do something cool like that, or maybe have the... maybe Baron Corbin, since he's a heel, he wins the briefcase and like interrupts it and helps Jinder Mahal or whatever. Which I'm not too sure how that would work. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to find like some little way to make Randy Orton still look not like that. Still make Randy Orton look pretty good and have him lose to Jinder Mahal. But yeah, guys, those are my predictions for Money in the Bank 2017. I am indeed going. Don't miss my vlog. I'm taking this camera. Well, not in the arena because they want to be stupid about it and be like, oh, DSLRs. Like, of course you can sneak it in and whatever, but if I was, like, sitting lower or whatever, that wouldn't be an issue. But, like, I'm sitting floor, the security guard, like, literally right there. So that's not going to work. I'm taking my little G7X. It's not that... It's a pretty good quality. But anyway, don't miss that vlog. It's coming to the channel Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So, like, not quite 24 hours after Money in the Bank. See, I'm trying to, like, for international fans, if you don't know about time zones, look up time zones, 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, which would be different if you're like in the UK or in a different part of the United States or a different part of the world. Look that up, ask your parents or something. But the vlog is coming. Don't miss it. Anyway, guys, enough of me running my mouth. I've really got to go pack, so let's end this video. This is the end card. Down there's my second channel as well, the podcast channel. Podcast launching in a few weeks. Over here are some previous videos you guys may have not seen that you'll probably enjoy. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to like this video. And if you're brand new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. It's absolutely free. I will see you guys in the next video.